Hey, Jimmy Martin here, your real estate professional at Home Advantage Realty, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I got my special glasses on. They don't really do anything, so I'm gonna take them off. But I'm here with Travis Torcoletti. We're between the herons. That's what we would call our new series. And we're here at the Lexington office, and I asked Travis to come over here and talk about some things. And what I want to do right now is I want to give you just some numbers on how many homes are here in the area for the Midlands. We got 3,349 dwellings that you can actually live in. Single family homes, we got 2,810. Just in the Lexington area for single family homes, we got 358. Northeast, which is Blythewood, and that area over there is 537, and just Irmo is 226, and those are single family homes. Travis, what has been going on with you?
Mortgage rates. Everybody's focused on rates. They've been trending down. They bounced up a little bit recently due to the conflict in Iran. Yep. But most importantly, the big focus yesterday, Palmetto Heroes program dropped from state housing. That has been a very hot topic.
Yes, I've dealt with this before and everything. It's a good program if it fits your needs and fits what you got going on. Now, we're going to just talk about some things about the Palmetto Heroes program. And Travis, what is your knowledge of that?
Yeah, so every year this comes out, this time of year, they'll bring this out. So the good, it's $10,000 up to $10,000 of down payment assistance, right? You have to qualify as either a veteran, police officer, a medical professional, nurses and things of that nature. There's a wide spectrum of people who qualify for that. So we want to make sure you fit that description, of course. So if you have questions, you can always ask. The things you have to be aware of, there are some things you have to know, right? So one of them is first come, first serve. It's a limited pool of money that state housing has available, and you have to reserve yours through a contract. That's how you reserve it, you have to have a contract. But it's first come, first serve. So that money, once it's spoken for, it's gone. Typically, we would see that last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, that's what's did for in the last couple of years. That money goes quick, because when people find out about it, they want to use it.
That's right. That's right. The other thing, there is a household income limitation that applies to that. So if you're on the loan or on the deed to the home, that income has to fit underneath that threshold. Now, in Lexington and Richland counties, it starts at $92,000, so it's pretty high. So it's a pretty good number to be. You don't find too many first-time home buyers that are above that, but that's the number. Also, that matters how many people live in your home. So 2 or less, and then 3 or more are the 2 categories.
Okay.
The most important thing is the 15-year recapture. So that program has a 15-year recapture to it. So what does that mean? That means if you take that $10,000 in down payment assistance, that money sits there as what we call a quiet second mortgage, 0% interest, you don't pay anything on it. It's forgivable, but only if you, I'm gonna read it straight from their site. If you sell, refinance, or no longer live in the property as your primary residence, you have to pay all of that money back in full. I know, that can be...
Wow, yeah, so if you live there 14 years and you get a job in Ohio and you have to move, you got to pay it all back, even though you only got 1 more year to go or something. That's probably how it is, because where it's money, that's state money and things. So that is, that's a lot. So it would work well if they were like in the, retired and they have their forever home. They're going to build a home out in Lexington or Northeast somewhere, and they're going to purchase a home out in the country, and this is going to be my forever home because it's 1 story, and this is where I'm going to live until the day I get the other real estate, a little small 6x6 plot of land in the cemetery. This right here may be a good program for you, but if you are a soldier coming to Fort Jackson or Shaw or something like that, and you're only going to be here for 2 to 4 years, this may not be a good program. Now, if you're a National Guard soldier, yes, this might be a good program, or a reservist, or someone like that, Air Guard, someone like that, this may be a good program for you. But if you were just starting out, it may or may not be a good program. And that would be a big shock when you sit there and know when you got to pay all that back when you go to sell that home. And once you pay your realtor fees and that back, you may not have any money for closing costs.
It's possible. So that's why we try to just make sure that everybody's aware of all the facts of the program. If you go into it understanding that and you're comfortable with it, then that's what we're going to do, because it is a good program if, like you said, if you fit the circumstances.
And the interest rates right now are where at?
They opened that program up at 5%, so it's a very good interest rate.
That's good.
It is a good interest rate. There's no doubt about that.
It's kind of funny, a couple of weeks ago, it was at 5.1 for a conventional, I think, or somewhere
That
along
was
that line.
a 15-year one.
That was a 15-year one, but now it's up to almost back up to 6. Well, 5.7, I think, last time I looked. But yeah, so if this is something that may interest you, you can call Travis at
803-381-5149.
And if you want to start looking at homes before you, after you call Travis, then you call me at 803-238-7227. Be more than happy to show you any home here in the Midlands, anywhere that you want to go. If it's a house on Lake Murray or a house in Northeast, give Travis a call first, and then give me a call. You guys have an awesome St. Patrick's Day, and give us a call.